All right, here we go. Hello and welcome to our live US market opening session. So we are looking to trade the Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq. Here it's a market live opening, which is going to happen in approximately 10 minutes. So it's currently 20 minutes past 3 here in Europe, especially in Hamburg, where we are located. By the way, if you are in Hamburg, come and join us for a coffee break. So we are real people here. We have a nice office downtown Hamburg, and yeah, you can come by and have a chat about trading. No problems with that. All right, so let's go into details here and let's do some preparation first. As it's our aim to support you traders, no matter if you're a club member or just a regular trader. So we want to show you how to trade with our unique trading strategies. And it is necessary, in my belief, that being a successful trader goes hand in hand with a good preparation in trading. So first, let's open up a new website here. We go to, bear with me a second. All right, traceup24.com. So this is us. We scroll down just a little bit, and here's the economic calendar. So we are currently working on our design layout of the whole website. So bear with us over the next couple of weeks, but I'm very optimistic that we'll have everything sorted in July. So it's not Friday yet, it's Thursday, the 18th. Again, we had a lot of news coming out already, and initial job claims. All right, these numbers already passed, but we see that there are no important market news coming in this afternoon. So we are good to go, free to trade, nothing to worry about. So why we are looking at this calendar, because we think when sometimes you do have great technical signals, entry points, and yeah, and then Mr. Trump twitters something, or there is NFP market news coming out, or any CPI or whatever, and this news announcement destroys your whole good entry signal. So we like to look at this calendar and just to prepare ourselves for what is a good timing, when to trade, when not to trade. On the other side, we like to trade the volatility of the market, especially using our unique SwissBox trading strategy, which I'm going to explain a little bit later, is going to pick up, and you can trade very nicely using our SwissBox. All right. So far, so good. 5 minutes to go for the market opening, and we have prepared, or I have prepared myself again with this pre-market. Here we can see the US 30, the Dow Jones, the US 500, that's the S&P, and lastly, the US 100, that's the Nasdaq. So I'm going to enlarge the market, and all right, so where's the market coming from this morning? So that's all the future Dow. Yeah, double top, even though it was just larger than usual wick, and so far we are trading at a price level of 25,950 points. So we are in between the range of below 26,000 and 25,900 points. So very interesting start again for the market opening. Let's switch to the US 500. Not a big surprise, very similar levels. We were just entering a vola box, which we left for a successful trade if you would have done it. So we are waiting for the actual market opening at 3:30. And lastly, we do have the Nasdaq over here at slightly under the 10,000 point mark. So very interesting price levels again. Let's have a look at the hourly candles, just to get a feel about the market, where's the weekly high, where's the weekly low, and so on and so forth. All right, here's a Nasdaq, sorry, and let's go back to the S&P on the hour chart again. So keep in mind, it's a big gap from earlier this week. Back to the M5 trading frame, and here's a US 30, which we are going to put on the hourly time frame here again. Right, taking a break, 2-3 minutes. I'll be back for the live market opening, and let's set up our trading screen here accordingly. No, we don't need that. And here we go. All right, see you in a bit. All right, 30 seconds to go for the market opening, and we are going to prepare ourselves with our box lines, and I'm going to pick the Dow Jones. We are going to adjust our pending order. I'm going to explain that to you in a couple of seconds, what I'm doing here. So entry on. And all right, so market opening, and market is currently looking to break out. So we have used 2 pending orders. The green one is a buy stop, the red one is a sell stop, and the price look to break out to the bottom. So our SwissBox tool here on the MT4 trading platform has automatically opened up a short trade. The blue line representing our take profit. Right. So again, sorry, different chart over here. So the price needs to break down, needs to cross actually the blue line in order to get us out of the trade. So that's option 1. Second option is the market's turning, going up above the green line, and then it would trigger a buy order. And let's have a look at the trading terminal here to see where it's or how it looks. Currently short, and we have now opened a second trade going up. Our take profit has already changed, jumping from around here to slightly above the 26,000 point mark. Again, we don't know. I don't know if the market's going to go up or go down within the next couple of minutes, but what we are looking here is for a nice trading impulse to either side, and that's what's important here. So it's called SwissBox trading strategy. And again, we are placing 2 pending order lines around a certain price level. And then we are just waiting for the market to break out. So that's the easy version of that. That's the easy version. The blue line is a take profit line, which we can use as a fixed take profit, or if we click on this button custom, we can custom here, and we can now click on the blue line, and then we can adjust our take profit. So which is very interesting if you're using the SwissBox at specific market levels. So if you're trading a daily high, a daily low, things like that, and then the price is actually going to make a couple extra points. And that's when we are going to adjust our take profit line. All right. So not breaking out yet. I wonder what it's taking so long for the market to say, all right, I'm going to go up. But you see that I'm still, yeah. So I'm adjusting my take profit line a little bit. Let's have a look at the other markets here. All right, S&P undecided as well. S&P, Nasdaq on the right-hand side, not giving a clear indication to what's going on as well. So it is a bit of an odd situation, to be honest. So usually when you trade the market, you have a very straight impulse, especially at the market opening. Okay, maybe So where are the other markets heading? Very, very mixed indeed. Oh, just bear with me a second. All right, here we are, just in the moment when I was not looking at the chart. So all trades are gone. I guess you have seen it all down here in the trading terminal. Let's go back to the account history, just in case you've missed it. So we got out of the trade in the 7th trade. So it took us, in other words, it took us 7 specific trades to trigger our take profit. And just for the reason of record, let's put these different trades here into the trading chart one by one. And the last one, we switch to the M1 time frame. Maybe we are going to zoom in a little bit. All these different trades, long and short and long and short. And finally, they triggered our take profit down here to bring in a nice and decent profit. I can be honest with you. So it was not the market opening I've expected, not the market impulse. Which is usually coming up. The markets are so far a little bit muted. So Nasdaq still below the 10,000 point mark. The S&P below the 3,001 mark. So again, no indication of where the markets are heading this morning or this afternoon if you're here in Europe. So what we are going to do now is just to look at all the different setups we are going to get here. And by that I mean especially looking for our Vola boxes and our blue boxes. All right, maybe now Dow Jones 25,960 points around. So we can maybe look for a second trading opportunity here around this. Let's change that. So 15 points, that's the box size if you're trading the DAX. However, if you're trading the Dow Jones, the difference between these two pending order lines should be 36 points. That's because of the volatility in the market, which is currently above average. Very strong volatility the last couple days, weeks. So we are placing. So we can prepare ourselves already for the next trade and putting it around the big number trade, 20,000, 26,000 point mark. That is a big number for sure. And again, we are going to activate that signal. That box, that yellow one, is not yet set up in our trading terminal, meaning these two pending order lines are still within the SwissBox. And once the price gets into the SwissBox, gets between the lines or gets into the yellow box here, then both pending orders are going to get triggered. going to get activated, meaning as long as the price tends to trade between the green and the red line, nothing's going to happen. We are not going to enter the market at any point of time, and you can close these pending orders at any time. But as once as a price going to break out to the top or to the bottom, then you are filled. All right. If you have any questions, no problem. Just use the chat button over here and or the comment section, and I'm more than happy to provide a hopefully decent answer. You'll never know. Okay, and here we go. So let's enlarge the Dow Jones here one more time, and we're going to switch to the M5 time frame. And just now, we are short in the market with the first trade again. And price needs to come down, crossing the blue line to get us out of this trade. On the opposite side, if the market is going to top the 26,017 point mark, we are going to enter a second position. But it looks like we are going to get out of the, not quite. All right, let's see. Let's have a quick look at the Euro-US dollar on the M5 time frame. Not a bad entry signal, I would say. So we might look at a double bottom formation here, or a W formation, as it's sometimes called. You see one leg down here, goes up, second leg goes up again. So you have a certain entry line around this level. Let's actually make this a red one, so you can see it sort of better. All right. So so something's going to happen here. Not sure if that turns out to be a false signal or actually a long signal, but it's definitely worth it to put another SwissBox trade around this number. That's for sure. So entry on, and now the price needs to break out to the top or to the bottom for another trade. All right, so what else do we have here in the market? let's take a quick look at our VolaBox trade radar, which is basically a scanner. So whenever there's a nice entry signal, whenever the market is running into a green box, and the green box is called VolaBox, we're going to get a yellow signal like, yeah, okay. So Australian dollar, US dollar trading in a green range, that's okay. Okay, so again, we've opened up a new chart, Aussie dollar, US dollar, and let us put this SwissBox thing into the chart, and so English. So we just click here. So it automatically takes the high and the low of this green box, puts it into the chart. Here are my settings and entry activated. So same story here. If the Australian dollar, US dollar going to break out to the top, it automatically enters a long trade. If it goes down, it automatically enters a short trade. So back to the trade radar VolaBox, you can see here on the top left corner nicely, we have 2 pending orders activated. Yeah, we have 2 pending orders and we have 1 order actually running right now, which is in the US 30, the Dow Jones. Okay, let's head back to the, or let's bring it down again. All right. So we saw the initial push over the big number, and now the price needs to follow up, and our take profit is at 26,045 points. All right, just activating the microphone again. That was close. 1 or 2 points missing here. So very close to reaching the take profit, and there we go, out of the trade. Let's check with our account history here down in the MetaTrader. And yeah, one important thing I need to stress out is that all the numbers you see, profit, the loss, all the risk settings are more or less free to choose. We, Traders Club, we do give out recommendations, and yeah, I mean, these recommendations are, of course, recommendations based on our trading history, based on the experience we're having. So it's always good to use them. But yeah, after a couple of weeks, after a couple of months, if you're using these trading strategies, you are a bit more flexible. All right, another trade just got closed. And here we are with a Euro US dollar. So Euro US dollar. All right, no proper W formation. Price broke out to the bottom side actually. where we are, euro dollar. That was our trade, and we got out here. So here was our point of entry. Here's the exit. Thank you very much. Another profitable trade. And so which markets? So we are still looking for entry signal in the Aussie dollar, US dollar. So let's check back with the Vola box. So market still in the range. Do we have any other signals currently going on? Not that I'm aware of. Okay, let's go back to the American markets. Now let's say euro dollar. I want to change that US 30. Yes, 500. So we need to up a new chart with the Dow Jones, Aussie US dollar. Down here, we are short. Trade radar. So that's right template. Sorry for this clicking you all around, but if you want to present everything on just one single screen, so you have to adjust the charts accordingly. Yeah, thanks for understanding. So Dow Jones over here, and we are again slight below the 26,000 point mark. So opportunity for us to get in another big number trade. Again, the box size 36 points, and I'm going to activate that. So let's change that to English language. And all right, so where's my Australian dollar, US dollar trade? Here we go. Perfect setting. We are out of this trade. So again, as a proof of concept, here is my, there he is. That's a trade, entry, exit. All right, I think you get the idea now, what we are trying to achieve here. And yeah, what we are trying to look at is to do multiple trades on a short time frame, especially looking at the M1 and M5 time frame, and yeah, looking for the right setups. Where do these setups come from? Very simple. We are looking at the Vola box indicator. That's a specific algorithm we've come up with, and we are looking at the blue boxes, which I haven't shown yet. And yeah, of course, looking at big numbers, daily highs, daily lows. We are looking at specific chart patterns, like the W formation, like ABC formation, so on and so forth. And then we are using these technical entry points as a setup for our SwissBox strategy. So if it proves to be correct signal, the market is going to break out, trigger our take profit. We are all happy. If it's going to be a false signal, no problem. We are going to open up a second order on the opposite side. And then that's very important, as it's working, unfortunately, not for Americans. We are going to have two orders in the market. We are going to have a long and a short order at the same time. Unfortunately, that's not allowed in the US, but here in Germany, in the UK, in Ireland, South Africa, Australia, you name it, that's not an issue at all. So everything's possible here with our MasterTemplate trading platform. Okay, so right now we can, so this is a nice entry signal here in the Euro US dollar, clicking on entry on. So the signal this time is, it's not the W formation, it's actually that the price Euro dollar went into our green box. And whenever that happens, that's an automatic trading signal. So what tells me the green box? It tells me that's an area where the price is not going to stay. And that's fine with me. I don't need to know if the market's going to go up or down. It just doesn't stay in the box. And if you are using our specific SwissBox trading strategy, this was my colleague Carlos, all you need to know is just give me a breakout here. Give me some sort of an impulse going up or down. Okay, let's concentrate on the markets again. Euro USD, no isn't. So we are short S&P, short on the US, so short on the Dow, or close again, just missing a point. Okay, what else do we have? S&P, fairly remoted, or muted, fairly muted. So yeah, I mentioned the blue box. All right, so let's take a look at our blue boxes. So where are our entry signals here? So we are now short in the Euro US dollar. So some sort of an indication. This is an M5 time frame. So all the signals we are getting from our specific blue box indicator are now going to be displayed in this time frame. And the Dow Jones, so that's gone with a profit, of course. Count history, let's double check, make sure, again, a nice profit. Okay. So dollar cut, not a proper setup here. What about the FTSE? No, that's way too, this box is way too big, 142 points actually. Just a second. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Euro US dollar, we are long. So let's have a look on the chart. So here's our take profit. So no real signals on the, or with the blue box trade radar, or with our blue box strategy. All the boxes which you can see here nicely on the left-hand side, the size is very, it's just too high. So we have, for instance, a 78-point box in the DAX. 78 points, meaning the difference between the bottom and the top over here. And on this small time frame, M1, it's just way too high. So I'm looking for a box of approximately, or not more than 25 points actually. So everything which is larger than 25 during this high volatility time. We can argue about a 30-point box, but everything above that is just not a good box to trade, at least in my opinion. So we need to be patient and wait for smaller boxes. Okay, so if the blue box doesn't provide us with any good signal, let's check back with our vola box. And so we have signal dollar cut. Oh yeah, dollar cut. So I gotta be quick here. Oh, shoot. All right, too bad. Too bad. I need to catch the price when it's still in the green box. And yeah, let's wait. Maybe it goes back again. So once the price is broken out, I'm not going to chase that signal anymore. Just not my cup of tea. So, okay. So this pending box is now activated. I need the price to go back up 2, 3, 4 points, and then the pending order lines will be activated automatically. So I don't need to look at this chart anymore. We're going to head back for the US 30. Horrible looking chart, to be honest. It's a very, very weird market this afternoon. So it's all going up and down. You see the wicks, the long wicks on both sides, indicating some sort of a pet situation here in the market. So there are the buyers and the sellers, and it's all very even Steven. Dollar cut, dollar cut. No, we haven't made it yet back into the green box. Maybe now. Look at the change of display here on the right hand side. So we need to keep in mind the spread, the price of the bid and ask. Both prices need to be in the green box. All right. Oh, yeah. So that's just a green box. Now Dow is starting with a so Dow Jones, maybe that's going to be the final trade of this afternoon here in our free trading session. By the way, we keep on trading in our private trading room. So if you want to join us, have a look, let us know. That's not going to happen here. I was looking for a new daily high for the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq. All right, let's pick the Nasdaq over here. And we are going to take a box. Box size very, very much different of the Dow and of the DAX. So we are just trading a box size of approximately 2 to 4 points. So very different indeed. And same with the Nasdaq. It's usually a 10-point box. If you're wondering what's the difference is All right. So activated in the S&P, activated not yet in the Dow. So let's enlarge the trading terminal here. So you're able to see all the different trades which are currently going on. So, all right. So we are long with the first trade in the S&P. There we go. So our trade in the Nasdaq still trapped between these two lines, between the green buy stop order and the red sell stop order. All right, so markets are still not providing us with the impulse we are looking for. Not a problem. We have all the time in the world with these kind of setups. Yeah, just wait, see. All right, now you see the S&P pushing towards our take profit level. The Nasdaq trading above or at least around the 10,000 point mark. Okay, let's take the opportunity to check back with the blue box back here on the M5 time frame. Now all signals are grayed out, meaning these are old entries. Same on the M5, and so there's a box which hasn't completed yet. So we are looking to only to trade blue boxen, not an orange one. Yeah, orange boxes are still in the process of being completed, but it's not a up and running trading signal. And yeah, FTSE, but not. Sorry, mate, not with this price or not with this size of the box. Now where's my Okay, let's just concentrate on these two over here. S&P on the left, the Nasdaq on the right. We are long in both trades. I'll be right back with an update on this one. Okay, and so we are out with our trade in the Nasdaq. On the short side, let's check it again back with the account history. So first trade long, second trade short, and I'm sure you notice that between every trade there's a slight amount, there's a slight difference of the position size. So it doesn't matter if you're going to get out on the first, or with the first trade, with the second trade, third trade, and so on and so forth. Every trade has a different position size, and so you just want to make sure that once the price actually triggers a blue line, crosses a blue line, we are out of the trade with a profit, always in profit. That's our mantra here. So S&P, that's the final day for this afternoon, for this trading session. maybe looking to take profit here. Or maybe we are going to get into a second trade here on the downside. Very undecided. So it has entered our or triggered our sell stop order, but then S&P went up again. So what is the Dow doing? Dow Jones trading at 26,100 points. So if the Dow goes up, so should be the S&P most of the time. So very strong positive correlation between these two. So let's check with the. All right, guys, I don't want to keep you waiting here. Almost 20 minutes past 4 here in Germany. I hope you get a nice impression of what we are trying to get out of the market, trying to achieve here with our open range breakout trading. So it's not that we are going to chase the one big trend which is bringing us 100, 200 points. According to our trading experience, these signals don't come in very often, and if they come, you need to be in front of your PC, of your computer. So if you're working, if you are maybe going out with your dog for a nice walk, if you are if you have to go to Tesco to do some shopping, right? Then you're missing these big trends which are coming maybe every 2 weeks or so. Instead, we look for a very high hit rate with our SwissBox trades. Yes, the profit is not that high, but throughout the day, you're getting signals like 40, 50, 60 signals in all these specific markets. You just need to make sure that you are up and running. You need to have ideally a second or even a third screen for all these markets, and then just get into the signals once the price is going here into a green box, or if you are looking to trade the blue box, you need to watch for these specific trading zones. Plus, you're going to check the economic calendar for any market news, and of course, you can place a box whenever you like. Literally, just make sure that there's some fantasy in there, and by fantasy I mean that if you are placing the SwissBox on a new daily high or low, and just all these specific areas where you can let your trade run a little bit, where you can adjust your take profit line. So it's nice to get all these smaller profits. Yeah, for sure, I take them. But from now and then, you want to make sure that you are going to catch a trade, which is bringing maybe 10, 20, 30 points, whatever. Okay. So S&P, we are down again, 3,110 points. Here's our blue line. So we need, or the S&P needs to give me approximately 3 points to the downward side. And so dollar cut, all right, there's still, so I'm going to disable this box. I'm not going to trade it. And guess what? Just in this very second, when I was switching or looking at a different chart, the S&P came down here, double checking with the US 500. So that's not the one. And first, so looking at the M1 time frame, zooming in again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally the S&P came down a little bit, now trading at 3,107 points to get us out of the trade. So that's it pretty much for today. Thanks very much for joining. I hope to do a free live recording or a free live trading session, I should call it, the next couple of days. If you want to know more, check out our website, tradersclub24.com. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.